So you have decided you want to move to France, but how do you go about it? What are the steps to follow, and what's the best way to move forward? This is obviously a big move and thus a big subject, so I'll be breaking down this video into 3 different parts. But even by doing that, this will just be basic guidelines. There's too many variants to go into detail in a video of each case. The first video concerns the preparation, the second video concerns the actual physical visiting the properties, and the final video will be actually making the offer and going through the legal process. So without any further ado, here's the first video talking about the preparation when you start looking for a property. So, where do you start in the process of buying a property in France? Well, I'd say the best place is probably right where you are, at home in front of a computer screen. The first thing you need to do is sit down and sort out a wish list. Write down your basic needs, as in number of bedrooms, size of house. What about the condition of the actual property? Do you want a renovation project, one you can just redecorate, or one you want to just put your bags down in and move right in? Have you considered the land size? Is the property a rural property or an urban property? Don't forget your must-haves and must-nots. As in must-haves, let's say, be able to walk to the village shops, or must-nots, as in don't want to be near on a main road. Basically, everything that is important to you. You want to take into account the geographical area you want to be in. Don't forget that France is a big place. It's over 4 times the size of the United Kingdom. So think that through. Also take into account how often you want to travel back to the UK or elsewhere, in the sense of how close are you to ferry ports, airports or main train stations. If you want to be near the coast, how near to the coast? Don't forget the coastal areas are very much like the town areas in France. The closer you get, the more expensive it is, so you need to think about that. Also think about the actual weather, in the sense of, do you want a hot climate, a mild climate, moderate climate, whatever. Obviously, standard thinking is the further south you go, the hotter it gets. But don't forget that often hot summers rhyme with cold winters. So possibly you might want to move a bit further north to go for a more moderate climate. And last but not least is your budget. Obviously you need to sit down and work out what actual cash you have available or will have available if, let's say, you're selling a house where you are. After that, do you need finance? If you do need finance, have you checked it out with banks and financial organisations? If you want to go for a renovation project, don't forget to actually do like a calculation of the purchase plus works. Now you've done that, the fun can begin. If you don't speak French, I would advise looking on the websites like Zoopla International, Rightmove International, French Property Shop, the English-based or English-speaking property websites. Any agent advertising on those portals in English will actually be, or should be certainly, geared up to working with the English clients, and thus they'll be able to help you all the way through your purchase. You can actually contact them directly from those portals. I would suggest using the actual email option, because a lot of the agents are busy people and can't necessarily answer the phone when they're out and about. So just click on the actual email. 9 times out of 10, depending on the portal obviously, that will actually send it directly through to the concerned agent, and he'll get back to you afterwards. There are also what I call forwarding agents, which are UK-based agents working in partnership with the French agents to actually advertise the properties. They will act as an intermediary between you and the French agent, and they work on a commission share basis with that agent. Unfortunately though, most of those forwarding agents won't actually know the properties you're inquiring about, because they're just passing on the information, and also a lot of them won't be much help later on in the buying process. They are just there as an introducing agency. So if you can find an English-speaking French agent right from the offset, all the better. Little word of warning, sometimes you're better going with a French agent who speaks reasonable English but is not perfect but knows his job, than a purely English agent who's just started up over there and doesn't necessarily know all the different factors of the actual buying process. Anyhow, hopefully you've got to the stage now where you've actually sent off emails via the portals or whatever to different agents And hopefully those French agents have actually got back to you. At Agence Newton, we always try to get back to our clients as soon as possible, and hopefully within a maximum of 2 working days. Saying that, unfortunately, it's not the case for a lot of French agencies. They do have a reputation for not getting back to you or getting back to you very late. So be patient. But let's say they have got back to you in a reasonable amount of time, and now you're at a stage of coordinating with them to organise the actual visits. When's the best time to come over? Well, put it this way, there's no real bad time to come over. Saying that though, there's 2 periods I'd try to avoid if I was you. One being, let's say, mid-December through to mid-February. To start with, a lot of people are geared up for Christmas to start with in December. Then after that, the days are short, the weather's bad, and it's not necessarily the best time to be going out seeing houses. The second period I would suggest avoiding, if you can, is the summer holidays, purely and simply because they are just that. Lots of owners are on holiday, so it might be awkward to actually go and see the houses. Estate agents are allowed to have holidays as well, so they'll be off at some time. And if you add to that the fact there are still a lot of people that need to combine their summer holidays with a house hunting trip. So if you can avoid coming during the summer holiday period, all the better. When you're looking at houses, try to limit it to a maximum of 4 houses per day. If you do more than that, you'll find the actual details will blur into each other and you won't be able to remember them properly. Also, don't forget to check out travelling times between appointments. How many times have I actually been sitting waiting for clients and they ring me up to say, sorry, we're running a bit late, we're about 20 minutes away. But when I actually find out where they are on the phone, turns out it's more like 1 to 2 hours. As I mentioned earlier, France is a big place, so check that out. Now you should have a list of potential properties you want to go and see. You've booked up your appointments with the agents and you're ready for the off. Well, you're also ready for my next video, which will be telling you more about the actual visiting process. This will be linked at the end of this video here. And as always, if you found this video interesting, don't forget to click the like, subscribe and bell buttons, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye.